Scott. The game's to be sold, not told. So we finna keep everybody broke. They say time is money. They say money talk. I ain't got no time to waste if you ain't got no time. Out and about, out chasing paper. The streets of my house and the house always wins like Vegas. Never down for the count. Second win, second nature. Bout mine, never had my hands out. Fuck favors. By design, everything tailored. In my youth, it was shell toes, no Chuck Taylors. We choke game, how to have a game show. It's still the same code game, so it's still the same code. We all pay the cost, pay dues. Move with the main state that I can't lose. On the grind, push a hard line with my linemen. Back when I was young, they said it's all about timing. Till it's my time, all the stars are aligning. I'm a diamond in the rough, couple cuts got me shining. This game you cannot cop on consignment. In the field, all we do is execute assignments. The game should be sold, not told. So we finna keep everybody broke. They say time is money, they say money talk. I ain't got no time to waste if you ain't got no time to talk. The game should be sold, not told. So we finna keep everybody broke. They say time is money, they say money talk. I ain't got no time to waste if you ain't got no time to talk.
First, we get into this paper. See, I want it all, plus a mule and 8 acres, a lot of alcohol, few dad bags of paper. Run this shit like a ship and I'm the sailor. Cold, kinda like it's fresh up out the freezer. Cold, if she ain't talking bread, I don't need her. Soon as I meet her, I'm a fucker, then I leave her. It's the old Mac knees, treat them all like bottom feeders. Break it down slow for them folks that don't know. I'm a seasoned vet, black belt out the dojo. With a wide range of weapons, so I'm out the holster. Keeping all options open, so many ways that I can fold ya. Told you from the gate, never been about no play. Get it on the go, they never been known for no delay. The game should be sold, not to be told. Keep your mouth shut, don't have to break the mold. Mac knees.
Break the work down, it's fence the move. Push that work out, I distribute. Break the work down, it's fence the move. Push that work out, I just distribute. A young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the foreign or I'm hopping out the Uber. Crew clocking chips opposite of you losers. Can't be broke as a joker, got no sense of humor. Just a young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the foreign or I'm hopping out the Uber. Crew clocking chips opposite of you losers. Can't be broke as a joker, got no sense of humor.
I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. You know I'm the boy, get money's what I'm used to.
Keep you straight from the gate, so I don't confuse ya. I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. I'ma make noise, shout to my producer. I'm an entertainer, but I ain't here to amuse ya. Yeah, fuck with shooters and they all fucking users. Come through, wake that ass up like a rooster, hella early in the morning. Early bird gets a worm. Finna get rich for 'em, food for the worms. Cutting cocaine, dropping whole things. It's a cold game, make you run your gold chain. Hungry, but I'm moving in a keto state. For sure, beat the price on the keys in your state. Catch me running up a tail, fucking up a bag. Make me wonder how long will a good thing last. On my Curtis Mayfield, live a life I can't chill. Push a man, pushing packs, all I do is make squeal. Keep it 100, I'm just numb, yo, I can't feel none of these suckers when they say they real. Stacking Uber cash, I'm an out-of-state supplier. Random Uber man here to get away drive. Just a young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the foreign or I'm hopping out the Uber. Crew clocking chips opposite of you losers. Can't be broke as a joker, got no sense of humor. Just a young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the
You ready, Jerry?
I'm ready.
Just want to make sure you're ready, brother. Show me the money.
Oh, you didn't know?
Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
Put my shoes on, you wouldn't last a mile. Summertime, wintertime, I'm on the grind. Yeah, I got the ring, I'm the champ, I'm the genie of the lamp.
This is the gift I was given, so I just live by my hustle.
It's all about the Benjamins, baby. Yeah. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. Yeah. It's all about the Benjamins, baby.
Yeah, I need me put in my pocket, it don't make sense, but don't make a profit. It's all a hustle, ladies and homies. Make money, money, money.
It's hard out here for a pill. When they tryna get this money for the real.
I want to find the things in my life, so I hustle.
It ain't over for me, no, it ain't over for me.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Show me the money!
Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
What up, Fantasy Football Hustler? Back at ya Saturday morning. Let's get it. All right. Shout out to everyone who's up here with us. We're going to shout out the crew here in a sec. Make sure to go join the crew at 420crew.org. We got private chats over there, so now you don't have to wait for us to be live to get your start-sit question answered or to get your crazy trade question answered. So anybody asking trade questions, I'm going to refer you to join our crew at 420crew.org. Go subscribe to the podcast as well. Check us out in audio form as well. Just type in Fantasy Football Hustler into Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. Jake said, damn it, I had to put Ridley in the lineup. Yeah. 4 teams on by him. That's how it's going to go. And he said, oh, with Brown hurt. Yeah, with St. Brown hurt. What up, Song? Zona, what up? Chris said, Amon-Ra doubtful. Got to plug in Flowers or Dell. Who would you roll with? I'm going to roll with Dell. What up, Derek? Salute. Let's see. Dennis, what up, homie? What up? Zach said Nico, Zay, or Romeo Dubs. Going Dubs. Facebook user says, no, I'm on Jaden Reed or Josh Reynolds. I guess Josh Reynolds. Don't necessarily want either guy today. What up, Zeb? He said, Power Trip, Iron Maiden, and Guns N' Roses last night. Tonight, Judas Priest and AC/DC. Nice. Facebook user Brian Robinson for Debo. I mean, if you need a wide receiver, yeah. They're both very similar. Derek said didn't get a chance to make it to the movies yesterday, but I got tickets for tonight. Tickets for tonight to see The Exorcist. Oh, man. Here we go. And everyone who is watching on Facebook, I don't know if you're like looking at the screen when I like read out your questions, but it just says Facebook user over there. Hop over to YouTube where it's a little bit more personal. Just type in Fantasy Football Hustler or 420 Fantasy Hustler. You'll see the stream pop right up and hop in. Facebook user said McLaurin and Robinson for Mostert and Aaron Jones. I mean, this is like, if you need 2 running backs, like really bad, but nah, I'm not making a trade like this. It's too even, man. It's too even. You're trying to get top heavy, not just trying to get players that you want to cheer for. And Zach said start Gabe Davis or Michael Wilson. Gabe Davis, man, been doing really solid, and he's not hurt this year. Zeb said Javonte or Damian Pierce. Have you not been keeping up with the show the entire week? We do not even know if Javonte is going to play, homie. Come on, man. That's why you got to be watching the show every day, because we still don't even know if Javonte is even going to play this week. It's looking like it's a big old no that he is not going to play. Did get into full practice yesterday, though. I'm still waiting to see. He probably is playing, but I'm not playing him. Fuck that. I know it's I know it's a good matchup, but they're running a triple-headed system over there. Going Damian Pierce, who's getting multiple linemen back this week. Let's see, whoever this Facebook user is, make sure Facebook users hop over to YouTube. He said, make a difference in Dynasty, got a third pick out of it too, said the McClellan Robinson question. I mean, it's just super even though. Like, that's the thing. Like, McLaurin overall is probably the best player in this deal. And I guess you didn't really say what side you were on. I'm always assuming that the side that you get is like the second part of this. So I guess you just got to be specific on I traded away this person and this person for this person and this person. I mean, Mostert is like, I mean, he's good right now, but I mean, shit, is he even going to be good? Is he even going to be good for any more games? Aaron Jones is solid, but shit, I mean, Brian Robinson just as solid as him. And if you traded away McLaurin, it's like, man, it's just not a good move. Frank said, who to flex at Pickens, Flowers, Judy. Man, it's all bad. It's all bad for all of them, man. Like, I guess Pickens, but yeah, literally. Like, Flowers isn't even a start anymore. Like, we got to see him do more. And Judy, like, he's only going to be, I mean, I know he plays in the slot a bunch, but man, I mean, he's only going to be worth it when he plays in the slot this week, because man, he's the one to get soused. Itty bitty South City, what up, homie? Said top of the AM. Let's get it. All right. So the Facebook user he traded away Mostert. Okay. I mean, it's a solid trade. Still one of those things, doesn't really move the needle too much on improving your team, though. Getting rid of Mostert does help. But I still feel like name value, when it's all said and done, Aaron Jones's name value is worth more than Brian Robinson. But I love Brian Robinson, though. Ed Tay. What up, Ed Tay? Said, who the hell is this? Khalif Raymond said, what do you think, he will boom? No. Because what? Because what's his name's out? Amon Ra. Then pull up, hey, we got Bogey in the house. Let's pull up some snaps and see where Khalif Raymond, even like with Amon Ra in, how much he's getting.
I mean, Khalif Raymond usually plays that outside role, you know what I mean? I think like it'll be a lot of Josh Reynolds or Jameson Winston like rotating in and out of the slot, and then like a lot of Laporta, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, really, I mean, Josh Reynolds playing his, I mean, pretty much 70 to 80% snaps, like as the wide receiver too. I mean, he's going to have the biggest uptick. I mean, because he's going to be going to damn near 100%. And what's his name is coming back. Like with Jameson Williams coming back, is they're going to even equal an uptick for Marvin Harrison Jr., Khalif Raymond, Antoine Green, all the guys who are getting like 20-ish, percent of the snaps either way.
Antoine Green?
But yeah, I don't know.
Hey, my bad. When you said I was going to hit it in a minute, like the countdown, I was just waiting for the text, and I just got stuck like going back and forth for trade offer. to trade off for it. And I'm like, wait a second, I'm supposed to be on the show right now, man.
And my bad, because I guess in a minute could mean a lot of things. I should have specifically said,
usually
literally
like,
in 1 minute, I'm going to hit the countdown.
Yeah, it was literal that time. Let me go find a lighter.
Let's see. What up, Derek? You said how'd it go last night? It was pretty solid. We had, it was me, Bogey, Nelly, and Peacock all in the house. And classic movie to chop it up about, that's for sure. We did discover, though, and not discover, but man, Jason's just got a bad rap, bro. Like, he really does. Like, look at Freddie. Freddie's like a scumbag, like child rapist and murderer and all this. Jason is just a kid trying to have fun at summer camp, trying to meet friends. And then what happens? His kids fuck with him, gets thrown in the pool, drowns, or thrown in the lake, drowns, and all that. Like, man, Jason just had a rough go of it. And even look at it, he's just total revenge narrative. That's it. Like that, there's nothing else to Jason. It's just revenge narrative. And really, it's not even about avenging himself necessarily. It's about avenging his mom. When it's all said and done. And that's how Freddie lures away Jason out of Camp Crystal Lake. So yeah, you know what? Always used to kind of hate on Jason, man, say he was a bad guy. Like, Jason is a victim of the circumstances.
Yeah, I'm also a psychologist. I'm a many doctors. You know what I mean? I don't think y'all really understand that, but so really pull back all the layers on Jason. You know what I mean? There's some issues there, mommy issues, right?
No dad, definitely some daddy issues.
No daddy issues, right? Freddie just found ways to push the buttons on all these issues.
And Tino said Jason's just doing Jesus's work, ridding of the sinners. And he said, God bless Brock Purdy.
Like, you know what? Jason, he's coming after Prescott next, man. Prescott, he ascended.
Domo, what up, Domo 420? Let's smoke it up.
Domo, that means
doesn't mean like thank you or something. What's Domo mean?
Yeah, because remember in Full House, Domo, very. When he goes to Japan.
Oh, thank you very. Domo means very.
Okay.
Oh, domo arigato. That's what.
Domo arigato.
Thank you very much.
Right? He'd open the door, they scream, yeah, I love it. He opened the door again.
And Domo, he says, hey, bro, I'm 4-0. He said, received. Who is this? D-Hen? Who's D-Hen? D-Hop? Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry. Cup. Monty. D-Hop. 4. 8. Oh, man, but which AJ? AJ Brown? 4. Yeah, Hollywood. Cook. I think it's way too even, and I just wouldn't have even done a 4-for-4 trade like this.
What was that, 4-for-3? Oh, 4-for-4.
Nah, 4-for-4. I guess I don't know which Cook. I mean, the big difference between Dalvin Cook and James Cook trading away. And I mean, in Ford. I don't know. I mean, I like the side that you got better, like for sure. AJ Brown is still the best player in this entire deal, and you sent him away. That's the part that I don't like about it.
AJ Brown's one of the baddest motherfuckers on the planet.
Yeah. Frank in the house. He says, salute. What up, homie?
What up, Frank?
Raphael in the house. What up, bro?
What up?
Uh-oh.
Shout out to the Ninja Turtles, man.
And Derek said, salute Bogey. He said that Highsman hoodie is hot and need to cop one of those.
You know what's crazy is so like when we were in Vegas and like, you know what I'm saying, we're it's like 4 a.m. in Vegas in November. So we're on the balcony, it's freezing as fuck, and then like it's funny because like we're getting ready to do the show, and then Hess is like, let me get you a Highsman sweater. And he's like, here, you can wear mine. And then like when I went to bring it back, and when he packed up all his shit, you know what I'm saying, he forgot to put that in there. And then like when I realized later, I was like, all right, cool. But then he's like, hey, yo, do you have my Highsman sweater? I said, yeah.
There you go. Cannabis Guardian Angel always hooking us up.
Yeah, he blessed me.
And Tino said, how do I get on the ticker? It's my goal for the new season. Well, see, like what I was going to do before YouTube demonetized us is the top the top 5 super chatters like of the month would always be on the ticker, and it would be like the top 5. You know, this is the 420 crew top 5 supporters of the month.
Tino,
and Derek said it's a hoodie, not a sweater. A hoodie is a sweater. Hoodie's just
it's a zip-up hoodie.
Yeah, I always say sweater too instead of hoodie. But
I was
Derek's on the East Coast though. I mean, I'm sure everything's a hoodie over there.
Hey, yo, son. No, but he's not from. He's from Philly though. They say bull.
And Derek said hoodie is not a sweater. Oh.
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna piss the whole world off. Hot dog is a sandwich. How about that? Is that what we're doing here? Hot dog's a sandwich now? Just saying.
It says hoodies are similar in style to a jumper or a sweater, but have a hood attached in the back of the neck.
I should be rocking more jumpers. I ain't gonna lie.
And see, and I guess I call something. I mean, even I guess I'm just used to every sweater having a hood. So I just think of everything as a sweater.
A hoodie there is a difference between a sweater and a hood, but it's just a hood is a sweater with a hood.
Yeah.
A hoodie, right?
And shit, what about those jackets? Now you mix in jackets in there. I mean, just.
You know what's stupid? A pea coat that has a hoodie on it. No. Why are we doing that? I'm just saying.
I think Derek's gonna go look for the emoji right now. This is a sweater, yeah. I think he's looking for the emoji to find right now. The one with no hood. Yes, I understand. I'm just saying that damn near every single sweater that I have has a hoodie on, has a hood on it. So I'm just always associated.
You know, Nicolas Cage, he's oftenly seen wearing like sweaters with no hoodie.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look close, it's just the thick coat of hair he has on him. Nicolas Cage is one of the hairiest son bitches ever.
And Raphael, I said I would have both Hawkinson and Andrews. Would you trade one? And who would you get for him? I'd try to move Andrews, especially after his big game.
Yep.
That
get a haul.
And yeah, I mean, you have to look for someone who's like their team would be amazing with the tight end, and then you got to figure out how to steal like 2 or 3 players like off of them.
I like a nice 2-for-1 for Andrews, because Andrews, he has that it's the position scarcity. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like
someone could be like, well, Andrews only had 1 big game. I'm like, well, you keep on rocking with Jawan Johnson, then. You know what I mean? you look at their tight end. Just how about that? Just go around the league, start looking at it. I bet you just like 8 motherfuckers have some weak ass tight end, bro.
I mean, there's really whoever has Kelsey. That's the only one. Like that's the only one who would not potentially fall into this trade. Other than that, everybody should be fair game right now.
Mm-hmm.
Derek said different material.
You know.
I mean, aren't most of them just cotton anyways? I mean, it definitely depends on what you got, but that just looks like a cotton, sweater to me that has a hood.
I don't know, man.
A hoodie as well.
I get iffy about wearing things made of cotton, man. Where did this cotton come from? You know? I'm just saying. Is this Egyptian cotton? I want that Egyptian shit. Roll something. This sweater debate, it's actually, I'm glad we're having this.
Yeah.
We got to get to the bottom of this, man.
Derek said a hoodie with no hood is called a sweatshirt. What, sweatshirt now? Not even a sweater?
Define shirt now, bro. Listen, okay, are we really getting down to brass tacks?
And shout out to who's on Facebook right now, Facebook user. Hop over to YouTube, type in Fantasy Football Hustler. Come join us.
If I wear a long sleeve shirt, right, and I start sweating in that motherfucker, does it fall into the category of sweater now?
Because it makes you sweat.
Right? Because it makes you sweat. I'm just saying. Hey, I kind of feel like Derek is sweating me about this whole sweater thing right now. Is a sweater? You know what I mean?
And what up, Stranger? Stranger said it was always sweatshirt. A sweater is a completely different garment. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, Derek says no. It's just a long sleeve shirt. What?
Oh, so even if I'm a sweating motherfucker in that shirt.
How's a sweatshirt just a long sleeve shirt though? That's two totally different things.
What's the difference between a tank top and a wife beater? Then someone tell me that.
Ooh.
Huh?
Ooh.
Hmm.
And who's this Facebook user? I snagged Raymond out of desperation because St. Brown is out. He's produced in the past when needed. He's going to be a decent flex, and let's just keep our fingers crossed that, that Carolina can't.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
My girl's trying to.
That the Carolina cornerbacks just can't eliminate him super easy, and they keep moving him around. And shout out to Domo who came over on YouTube. Appreciate you guys. And make sure you subscribe if you have not. What up, Triple X Lex? He said, should I drop Charbonnet, Gainwell, Quentin Johnston, pick up Deontay Johnson? Any of them? I say, I'd probably say Gainwell. Doesn't matter about having Swift or not. But yeah, you definitely got to pick up Deontay Johnson, that's for sure. And Song said, would you trade Amon-Ra St. Brown for Bijan or Ertz or Pacheco? I mean, the best player out of all that is Bijan. So, I mean, if you're going to trade Amon-Ra, I'm trading him for Bijan. But I really wouldn't be making that trade. Does help your running backs get more RB heavy. But why are you going to sell on Amon-Ra? Because he's going to be missing one. I wouldn't do it. Let's see. Tino said, how much would you want to bet if the Cowboys make the Super Bowl? That they us Dak, that they something Dak brother for marketing. I don't know. Say it again, Tino.
I'll bet the Cowboys. If the Cowboys don't go to the Super Bowl, Tino has to rock a Hitler mustache.
Ooh. Stranger said a sweater is made out of a very specific type of material. You can sweat in a t-shirt. It doesn't become a sweater.
You know, when you make things
very, very, very sound logic right there, Stranger. I like it.
Can't argue that. My mother said never talk to strangers, but this guy, man, you got it all figured out.
And Dennis said, I guarantee a sweater, sweatshirt, hoodie, long sleeve shirt. Y'all Southern people won't cut it in Minnesota winter. Yeah, when I went to Minnesota, I had a long john on, and then I had a t-shirt, and then I had a long sleeve shirt, and then I had a sweater, and then I had a jacket on top of that.
But he was so from San Diego, he had flip-flops on. He was like, man,
just wearing shorts out there still.
I gotta represent where I'm from.
Oh man, it's funny. And yeah, all that shit that I bought, wore it one time. That's it. Or twice or whatever. I was only there for a day and a half, 2 days.
Okay.
And Emil, what up?
What up, Emil?
And Emil said, Huss, ever get a weed hangover? No. I mean, maybe a shroom hangover. You can get a little bit of that.
Yeah, I've got plenty of shroom hangovers because I didn't sleep enough after shrooms, and then I think I for that. And I feel like when I feel like that after shrooms, because it's proven fact, psilocybin, it's known to rejuvenate, neurons and stuff in your brain that might have been died or dying out. Because this is proven. So I feel like my brain feeling like that the next day. It's just because my brain it got swole. You know what I mean? It's all it worked out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I know there's times that I've gotten hella tired when I feel like my brain's been overworked and literally just need to recharge. Brain's a muscle too, right?
Yep.
All right. And, what song? Where the hell you been at? He said, he said no. He said, I don't know, man. He said Jay Williams is back. Oh, okay. I thought he said he did not know that Jay Williams.
I thought he had something to say about the sweater debate we were having. Man, fuck that. What about a windbreaker, huh?
Oh man, does it even really break the wind at that point? It like stops the wind from breaking you, I guess.
You ever seen those people that they're archers and they go and they hunt mountain sheep for sport? Because supposedly mountain sheep, they're hard as a motherfucker to get because they live in the mountains.
Mm-hmm. It's hella windy.
Which you're just on you're on fucking like hillsides trying to fucking get these guys, right? But apparently, like these hunters, they wear all their gear is made of like sheep's joints, like their coats are like lined with like sheep wool. Supposedly, like that like prevents sweating or reduces sweating.
Okay.
As warm as it'll get you. I don't know, something like that. Maybe someone can fact check me.
Yeah.
So so what is that? Is it a sheep's coat or is that a sweater?
And Stranger said, Ninja dang right. He said, I wish I can get a few a few clothes from someplace frigid.
Okay, how about this?
I don't want to. I don't want to wear a coat that's that big.
Like Derek's from the East Coast. Remember the motherfuckers used to wear the lambskin joints?
Yeah.
That shit was fly, man. What's that? Is it a jacket? Sweater? Is it animal skins? Is that what? Hey, you think the Native American, the indigenous folks, right?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't say, hey man, I like that antelope sweater you got. Nah, they just say, I like that dead antelope you rocking. You know what I mean?
Peacock, what up, bro? He said, what up, fam? Was busy making breakfast for the fam. There we go.
What do we having? Peacock?
Dennis said lambskin is a condom.
It doesn't prevent the transmission of HIV and other STDs, though, man. Have you seen Booty Call? Remember,
they put us up on it.
You got to go back and get the latex.
Oh, man.
And it's random.
And Tino said he's bringing back the whole fit and K-Swiss.
There you go. K-Swiss was
the whole windbreaker suits. I like it.
Yeah, one leg up, one pant leg up to represent the coast you're from. You rock that left for the left coast, bro. The pant leg up. Hey, no one ever got creative, huh? It's like, you know what? There it is. One arm sleeve rolled up, huh? You know what I'm saying? Remember back in the days, one earring on the left, men. Right? One earring on the left, men played for the other team. Remember that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, maybe I should put my sleeve down just in case they get confused. maybe in some circles that means something I don't know of yet. Someone get LL Cool J on the phone right now. Yeah. He was the originator of pulling pant legs and sleeves up, apparently.
Was he the first one?
I mean, he was the first one I didn't see him do it. Then you start seeing other people follow suit, right?
Yeah.
Like he was on that In the House. Is that what the show was called?
Yeah, the one where there was like the clothes show or whatever, the fashion show.
No, well, he played like an X-rated.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah. I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, they probably only won like 2 seasons, but he was always rocking all the FUBU shit on that joint because he was like endorsing FUBU or something like that.
It's funny because I mean he's doing like the Gap commercial or whatever, but he's rocking all the FUBU.
Yeah, because FUBU's coming back, bro.
No, I mean this is way back in the day.
Oh, word.
Yeah, like when he was doing commercials for the Gap, but he's like wearing FUBU on there or something.
If I was LL Cool J, right, in my contract, bro, it's like 100 bands for every time I do when I do one of those. You know what I'm saying? And I'd argue. I put 3 of those in there, bro. And so we only had you contracted for 2. Take me out of the Gap commercial then. We'll let you wear all the FUBU. Deal.
It's so funny, even on like if you just go search it on YouTube, it says LL Cool J raps for a Gap commercial rocking a FUBU hat.
Those FUBU hats were tight because the FB, it was like furry.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had like different ones. Shit was dope.
Dennis said it's so cold out there. He broke out the Highsman beanie hat today. There you go.
I was trying to find my Highsman beanie this morning, bro. I don't know. That shit was kind of hot.
What up, Crispy?
Yeah. It's
Yeah, I said remember what the Gene Co.
Why?
When Peacock said Fat Farm, classic. Echo.
Okay. What time is it now? Okay. I don't think the car wash is open. If you decide to get,
Let's see.
the place is closed. Yeah? Shit, yeah, it says it opens at 9. What's your appointment? At 9. Okay. Then. You know? That's how time works.
And whoever's on Facebook, we got a Facebook user with a question. Hop over to YouTube, Fantasy Football Hustler, and you will find the live stream.
My girl, she'll bitch at me like, how much money do you spend on weed and this and that? And I'm like, how much money you spend on those goddamn nails and those lashes? Yeah.
Dobbs or Purdy? I think Dobbs brings you higher upside than Purdy.
I think I'll disagree with that. I think that the better floor is for what's his name, for Dobbs. Because you know what? There's a real world where Brock can lead us down and we punch that thing in.
Well, yeah,
every time.
Same thing for Dobbs. That has nothing to do with the floor, I feel, though.
But Dobbs be rushing too, though. Dobbs got a 40-yard rushing floor right now.
So Dobbs has had one game this year where he scored -2 points. Then he scored 27, 19, and 26. Here's Brock. Has scored 18, 13, 23, 23. So maybe Brock has the higher floor and the higher upside. But that's why I say Brock has a higher floor. Never scored below 13.
You know, here's my
He's
thing
always
is,
had 200 yards passing.
I mean, that's cool to look at those other numbers, but they ain't have nothing to do with this matchup. That's why I'm saying I like Dobbs. He has the higher upside this week against the Bengals.
That's what I said, though.
But you went and looked at the other averages that had nothing to do with
The
this.
first thing that I said is Dobbs brings you higher upside, and that's why I'll play him.
Literally,
Literally,
the Brock. But rewind it. You said the Brock. That's why I jumped right on it. Come on.
Oh, well, that's where I said Dobbs.
If
I've
we're on
always
the
said
same
Brock.
page, then cool. You know what I mean? Nailed it.
Yeah, I don't know. I swear I said Dobbs. Brock always brings the high floor with the 200 yards and potentially 2 touchdowns, but I don't think we've seen a ceiling from him yet.
That's the thing is, like, I kind of look at the week one. If I was to look at the past games, I'd say Dobbs is the outlier week one. He's been like this. Yeah. That's pretty much what to expect the last 3 weeks from Dobbs. I mean, but also the matchups too. I mean, week one he did play Washington, who was supposed to be good on paper, and they sacked him a shitload of times too.
I just really feel like we are going to have a Dobbs game one of these days where he scores like 5 points or something, you know, where they just get completely shit on. He's been defying the odds, though. He's been defying the odds.
I saw a video of him. Kind of.
Hey, Big Tons in the house. What up, bro?
Big Tons?
He said, sitting in the airport, finally get to tune in. He said, fuck, what a busy last few months.
Yeah, man. Big Tons. I'm playing him somewhere. Playing him in one of these joints. I was like, God damn it. He has a good team, too. Shout out to Big Tons, man.
Doug said Bogey looks like an FBI agent today.
Is it that? That?
I am an FBI agent.
Hi, hey guys, I'm looking for the good stuff.
Looking for the weed. Looking for the shrooms.
Hey yo, me and my man's here. Yeah, we trying to build over here. Oh, so maybe next time it'll be cool.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
And let's see, who's this on? Someone said, "Buddy's ripping dabs or what?" Where are you chiming in from over there?
You know what? Too with a
somewhere. Come over to YouTube.
If I was an FBI agent, I'd definitely be working in the behavioral science department. Okay, let me see it. Okay, 31-year-old male, 5'9", pervert. Right? Okay, let me see. Judging by the amount of semen left on the scene, right? Pedophile, right? Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, let me write this name down. Ready for this? Okay. Ready for this name? Ready for it?
I'm ready. Hit me with it.
You ready for it? I don't know if you guys are ready for this name, bro. Sean McVay. We're looking for Sean McVay.
Oh shit.
Put out an APB. He's upset. He killed a lot of people. He's sleeping with his wife. Cry with passion.
And Crispy said the FBI, the female body inspector, that's one of them. Federal booty inspector, that was a big one on the shirt.
My uncle, right, when he came from the Philippines, right, it's like 2021 or 2001. I mean, and like we would always do the white elephant, right? And the gift exchange. Yeah. So it's like, you know, so you have like a whatever dollar max or minimum for the gift, and then like, you know, there's a lot of gag gifts in there and shit. And you know, you pick it on sight unseen, right?
Yeah.
My uncle, he went to like Spencer's and he's I got a lot of good stuff in there, Jay. Right? And then he opens up, somebody opens up the FBI shirt. Hey, yeah. See, the female body inspector. Like, so funny, man. Oh, he even ended up snatching it.
That's
funny.
Steal
the gifts, he steals it. Like,
wanted all the shirts for himself.
Yeah, no one snatched it up from him either. He was wearing it.
And shout out to the Facebook user who's chiming in from Canada.
Shout out to Canada.
And
you know, I gotta say, Canadian bacon, it's just ham.
Yeah.
It's just ham cut into little squares.
Yeah.
Just saying. That's how they do that in Canada.
There's got to be something that makes it a little different. Like maybe it's like a different part.
Cutting
I don't know. Actually, you know, let's go see this. What's the difference between regular?
This is that real. See, this is the kind of FBI agent I would be. You know what I mean? We're gonna get down to brass tacks.
All right, let's go between Canadian bacon and ham. Here we go. Canadian bacon comes from the back of a pig, specifically the loin, whereas ham comes from the hind legs of the pig, specifically the rear and the thighs. So it is two different parts.
You know. You learn something new every day, huh? All right, I stand corrected. You know what I mean?
That's why.
Wait a second. Hold on. Let me get this straight, though. What if I cut it from the loin in America?
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. We need some.
Is that American ham now?
We need a butcher.
American bacon.
That's just how Canadians rock it, though. That must be right. They use a different part of the pig.
If I go to Canada and I get a bacon cheeseburger, do they put a slice of that goddamn loin ham on there? Or do I gotta say, let me get an American bacon cheeseburger? Right? And they go,
Yeah.
And they know it's our bacon.
Yeah, I think you would have to specify the Canadian and American bacon, or regular bacon and Canadian bacon, but maybe it's not regular to them, right?
I also hear in Canada, right? So while we take the fries commonly, right, in the ketchup, right? Them, it's gravy.
It's gravy, huh?
I'm not mad at that, actually.
Wild.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, better than them UK motherfuckers just dunking it in that fucking goddamn mayo.
Yeah. And what the hell? Big Ten said somehow I got a tie in one of the leagues, which with IDP scoring is almost like a lottery ticket. Yeah, for sure.
And the Huss happened to us as well this year.
In the best ball, like what the fuck?
Right? That means that out of the third, they found like the fucking 30 players between the two teams, and it was like, this is how we get the tie. It happened to have been best players.
Such fucking bullshit, let me say.
Did you ever look at the two teams if you guys had similar players? Because that would have been funny. You guys had they're damn near the same team.
Well, no, it couldn't be the same team because we're in the same division.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right. It's not the end of the play. I mean, it's not the.
Okay, dude on Facebook said we dip it into ketchup too. Okay, all right.
Okay, all right. See, I'm interested in this gravy thing. I wasn't talking down on the gravy thing. I'm not mad at that, and I quote.
Oh, Big Ten said his was best ball as well. It's fucking insane, man. Insane. And Peacock said in Canada, do they call the CFL regular football?
Ooh. And do they call us American football?
Yeah, of course it's American
Do
football.
they call it soccer in Canada?
That's why
Do they call it Canadian soccer?
Canadian soccer. Canadian football.
I'm very educated.
And Dennis said, maybe you just order the Royale with cheese and bacon.
But when you're in Europe, do they go, what kind of bacon?
American bacon, Canadian bacon? What are we talking about here? But see, is it just American bacon, though? We're only saying that because we're talking about Canada.
They call it pork strips? Crispy pork strips. That's what they call it. Oh, you mean crispy pork strips? I actually have a cousin who's she's half white, but her dad's from Canada. Their last name is Bacon. His name is Bruce Bacon. And he always would be like, you guys act like I'm not an immigrant as well. Because it is true. He came here illegally, just like the rest of us. Only he came through the Michigan border.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And his claim to fame is he brought over hella packs. And that was
oh, no way. The tie was against me. That's who it was, Big Tons. I was going to say we had multiple ties in this tournament so far, and we're talking about the same game.
That's funny as fuck, actually.
Because, yeah, I didn't even look. I was just so pissed. Because everyone, you got to look at the username is all small or whatever on there, and the name is all big. And I just, you got to just be looking for it. Man, that's some bullshit, man. Fucking Big Tons.
I'm getting insecure. Does that make me look less feds? I don't look like the feds.
Craig, are you high? What? Yeah, you look high right now. Still look high. That shit was always the funniest shit to me. Just off the highness.
No, the best was as a kid, you had the Clear Eyes because I was a fan of Team Clear Eyes over Visine. You got to put it in one eye, and you walk in. This is this is the mind of a 13-year-old. You know what I mean? And I walk in the house and it's just scratching the fuck out of that eye, the red one. Make sure you remember which one you put it in, though. You know what I mean? Scratching that white eye. God damn, my eye. So fucking itchy. Something got in my eye. It's not bloodshot as fuck because I'm high.
Yeah, and that won't make anybody think that you're high.
and my dad, he smoked by this high ass motherfucker.
These were fucking stupid.
Your other eye is still glossy, motherfucker.
Yeah, I just clear eyes in both. My eyes would be hella droopy and barely open, but they're not red.
My dad was the best though, because he would come home. Be mad as fuck. Fucking traffic. Somebody's coming. This motherfucking boss. Just muttering to himself. Walk all the way to the backyard. Go straight to his little back shack. Then he'll come back out. Hey, what do you want to eat for dinner, Jay? There he is. He went back to that back shack to tell get up. Be in there grubbing. My dad was the best though too, because we didn't have no AC growing up. So he'd be like, let's go to KFC. I'm like, fuck yeah. Loaded, sitting in that AC eating. Because it was hot and we were high, bro. That was by the time I was a teenager. It was got, the half-baked shit where it's here's father and son getting high.
Yeah, Peacock. He said your dad is all of us. I know, right? Now you just get pissed. Just pissed about anything. Just go in, rip a bowl or a joint or a blunt or a dab, one of the three or all of them combined.
Ass mood after that.
You're all right. All ready to go.
My dad's the funniest though, because even for years and years when we would start smoking together, I didn't give a fuck. I didn't want to walk around my family because they didn't know I smoke. You know what I'm saying? But we'd be smoking, then my mom would just bust in the room or something or the garage, with some instructions like women do. Oh, here, take this garbage out. My dad. Oh, yeah. Put it right there. Put it right there. I'm like, Dad, you still trying to hide the shit from mom? You know what I mean? He's over there passing to me under the table. Dad, give me that shit, Dad. I remember the first time I ever toked with my dad in the wild, right?
Uh-huh.
Cruise. You know what I'm saying? And he said, let's go find somewhere to smoke. I said, hell yeah. And then like, so we decided, okay, let's go to the top, right? Because at the top, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Only people go there for the new smoke. And then like, we walk up there, of course there's security, but we walk past security, we go all the way to the other side, right? And like you can like smoke cigarettes and stuff like that. So that was cool. So he's like lighting cigarettes. We're at the top of a cruise ship in the ocean, B. Yeah. This motherfucker is windy as a bitch, right? So getting that shit to light is already tough enough. You know what I mean? And then like my dad's ripping it, and then so he passes me, I'm ripping it, I pass it back to him, and he's ripping that shit, right? Oh, security. Throws the joint. Throws the fucking joint. He's like holding it. Then right? Security passes by. I'm like, the wind is going in that way, Dad. Where he's walking. You know what I'm saying? And then when he walks by, my dad's smoking a cigarette. Hey, it's windy out here, huh? Why do you have to address it? Like, just let it go. You know what I mean?
That's what high people do. They got to over-explain.
I'm like, damn, Dad. But see, my dad always lived a world. He always told me 2 worlds, 2 lives, duality of man. The life you show them and the one you don't. Right? That was his whole thing. Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was a self-made dude. He smoked weed and he drank and he partied. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you self-made. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
most self-made people do that kind of stuff because, like, you don't have to answer to anybody.
Yeah, for real. But see, now here he is, like, we're out, we're vulnerable. You know what I mean? He's like, there's no back shack where you can just go tuck off and smoke real quick. I mean, we was those kids, you go watch a movie, and when you're a kid, anything we did, we was getting loaded as a group. Then we like, oh, we're going to the movies? Boom, we're all in the parking lot between some cars. Smoking weed, before we even had cars, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Between the cars smoking weed. Oh, so somebody's coming. Light a cigarette. Like that, like a 13-year-old smoking cigarettes. Why was light a cigarette always the go-to, huh? Light a black and mild. Just fucking, so, it'll disguise it.
Oh,
yeah.
That's fucking hilarious. Oh, man. All right, let's catch up and let's smoke it up, guys. And let's see what happened on Facebook. He said, who's a better flex? Out of Zay, Warren, Reynolds, P. Ryan. Yeah, I mean, I'll just lean on Reynolds. Everyone else has been hella fluky over here.
Yeah, I guess Reynolds, but like I like Zay's matchup against the Steelers, bro. I know OBJ's coming back, but man, whoever's like a number 1.
So you thought Zay Flowers? I thought Zay Jones when I read Zay.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. We don't know. This is why you got to put the full name when there's multiple people with the same first name and shit.
Yeah, and if like it's really just whoever's out wide. Out wide receivers have been killing the Steelers.
Let's see. Tina said, oh no, my son has 1 bad eye and 1 stoned eye.
My son's good. He figured out a way to get half high.
And Niner MMA said, yo, Tino, that review of the show was fire. Well done. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we need more people leaving more reviews. And that is going to be on Apple.
I'm getting Tino's review put on the tall T.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be extra tall T, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like that review is
pretty like, hey, why don't you wear a dress?
I'm gonna put in the link for Apple Pod. That's where you can go leave the review. I know that there's places that you can leave other reviews. Like I swear, like Google is a place, like Google Podcasts and all that. But wherever, if you listen to a different podcast app other than Apple or Spotify, and you can leave a review there, leave a review there.
What?
And Trip said, keep or trade JT now.
How many running backs do you have and who? Because then I'll help determine that. And then, because I bet you if you have an abundance of running backs, you're hurting somewhere, or vice versa. Because if you got a lot of receivers and hurting their running backs, I keep JT.
See, Derek's one of those high guys as well. He said we always got to over-explain shit. I just realized, like, I'm just not like Kevin Hart. Remember when he's got to give that whole ass story and that's why I was 5 minutes late. Just everything. Like,
See, here's my thing. That elaborate story was not a story. It was a recount of what actually happened. My homework for real. All right. I was like, listen, look at you. Oh, you thought I chewed this up? The dog did it. I'm just saying. It happens to me.
Dennis said, y'all see they're making an I Am Legend 2. Wasn't even really that much of a fan of I Am Legend 1. But
okay, here's my thing. How does it happen again to you, Will? Oh, I get it. Because it's I Am Legend. It's all about Will Smith alone in the world. Because everyone hated him. Everyone's like, you slapped Chris Rock, we're done with you. I Am Legend Part 2, right? He's in a world. He's in a theater, the only one watching his movie.
Hey, Lee in the house. What up, Lee?
What up, Lee?
Amiibos are fun. Said, who's a better stash for me in PPR? Keaton Mitchell or Jeff Wilson Jr.? I'm both on my bench. I think Jeff Wilson Jr.
Yeah. I don't think I want any running back for Baltimore, really. But it's not. See, this is why having IRs is the shit. Because you can just be stashing them motherfuckers already. You know what I mean? And it won't take up no space on you. You go pick something else for your bench. You know what I mean? I know Keaton Mitchell just tucked away. You never know.
And I was right in thinking Zay Jones. He did say Zay Jones. Terrell said running it back with Musgrave or Ferguson this week.
I'll go Ferguson on the target floor. It's probably not gonna be great, but also, like, I don't know, the Luke Musgrave thing a thing? I mean, I feel like with Watson back, that's not the thing. Just more mouths to feed.
I feel like I'd like to see it, like once, I guess, from Musgrave. Like, let's go see. Did we?
It was a matchup thing last week.
The only thing that we saw so far, where he got more than 5 receptions in a game, he went 6 for 49. And like outside of that, he's never had 5 targets in a game. I mean, he's had 50 yards once in a game.
What?
He has 0 touchdowns.
What?
Rookie tight end.
What?
Yeah, just go Ferguson or hit the waiver wire. I bet there's better people on the waiver wire. What's crazy is Logan Thomas was available on so many waiver wires. And like,
I know.
At least we know he's getting some kind of targets when he's healthy. Like, that's the one thing that he was getting no matter what. And
I tried my best to not say he could be the Travis Kelce in that offense just because it was the offensive coordinator. I tried my best to not say it because it sounds so stupid.
Well, that's what he fucking said. And
I know, but see, we were saying that before he even came out and said that. Like, soon as
for sure. Yeah, I mean, that's why we wanted him as the guy you could get with your very last pick in drafts. And but yeah, it's because of like, I mean, I know Bieniemy and Ron Rivera are 2 different people, but now that they're on the same team and Ron Rivera saying that Antonio Gibson's about to be CMC 2.0, I think that just soured us to any expectations that we'd ever like get because of a coach speak.
But also too, like, I know Ron Rivera is a defensive minded guy. And he had like Norv Turner, and then he went on to Scott Turner, the son, which basically just adopted the same system. Very tight end centric though. So like, you know what I mean? Like it's kind of like something they're familiar with doing over there is utilizing a tight end. You know what I mean? Only this time with Eric Bieniemy. I know there's a coaching correlation between Bieniemy and I think Ron Rivera gave Bieniemy one of his first coaching gigs back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's safe to say they're going to pass that baton on to Bieniemy. That's why he took that job.
Yeah, Peacock said he finally hit the lotto with Logan Thomas this week, and I can't believe I sat him in the Green Bowl.
I sat him everywhere that I had like Schultz, because I had like everywhere I have like Schultz, Henry, Logan Thomas, or Henry Logan Thomas, or fucking Ferguson, Logan Thomas. Like, and it's even that one I played Logan Thomas. You know what I mean? Like, it was just, and then like I chased the touchdown with Schultz because I played him last week everywhere. I just kept him in over. You know what I mean? There's even some spots I dropped Logan Thomas to make a move because I was just like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I know that I dropped him and picked him back up in places.
Yeah, I dropped him in the goddamn Guru League.
Oh, because I picked him up. Like my team was hurting over there. I had to pick him up and play him.
I picked
in the slot or in the flex. I mean,
what was crazy is because last week I had like Waddle was out. Fucking, I had like 3 people I could put in my IR, and I just cut fucking Logan Thomas before he was cleared from the concussion. He was like 2 weeks ago, actually. Yeah, and then you ended up swooping him. You floated around out there for a minute though. That was just another thing.
Yeah, it might have been a week, right? Because
through that last wave cycle, when you swooped him up, I think, right?
Yeah. But I started Logan Thomas in a bunch of places. Just of course not in the most important league that we have going right now. I didn't start him in.
You know what drives me crazy right now is the one thing I cannot do with all my redrafts, playing in like a dozen is like, or a dozen plus is like I can't like go dumpster diving all the time. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like see who dropped who.
Oh yeah. It's not time.
People make that's a key to the game because if you see people drop things all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like they go, "Hey guys, I dropped so and so."
Because I don't even know how many waivers I clear like that. I try to go back and look, but it's hard to go back through every single league and like look specifically like at every single waiver pickup and waiver drop.
It's easy in the dynasties, but also no one's dropping anything that's like useful, really. You know what I mean? Someone dropped fucking Christian Harris, and I didn't notice it in fucking League One, and then fucking Brother Roz paid 31 for him too. I probably would have paid like 50, just because. Love Christian Harris.
Lock him down.
He actually balled out finally too.
Yeah.
Then the coach came out and said, "These are my guys. H2O and Christian Harris."
Then Derek said, Travis Kelce ain't even Travis Kelce no more.
I know, right? He's over here. He got a fucking weak ass mustache. He's over here wearing salmon.
He'll get back there. And if we're in a league where you're wavering on Kelce, just trade him to me, Derek. I'll pay for him.
Derek, if you're in that league with me, I'll overpay for him. Let's go. We got an auction going here.
Trip said, "I'm stocked. I just want to know if who'll be the best option to keep or trade." It's probably whoever we said. I can't remember who we said.
Put it back in the chat, Trip. You know what I mean? Want to make sure you get you right, kid. That kid's a trip, huh?
Yeah. And Niner said my twin bro started Logan Thomas and Curtis Samuel on Thursday. His 12 team was so injured, yeah.
Yeah.
And then it worked out.
There you go. Got fucking 2 guys that basically put up dub.
Saif said, should I trade Gibbs, Sutton for Pacheco, Flowers, Pickens?
I would do it.
Yeah, because Pacheco's like the best guy out of all of these. A lot of it's blah.
Pickens still has some upside there. And Zay. So, yeah, I'd do that.
Yeah, Pickens.
He's obviously not hurting for running backs.
Yeah.
Might be hurting for receivers, judging by his trade.
And Doug said, news on St. Brown. He's doubtful to play.
Start making moves.
He ain't playing.
Don't wait to go last minute and look for something. Go find you a replacement now. It's not gonna play.
Tino said, you guys know I'm pretty good at this fantasy football thing. Oh, do tell. Elaborate. Tell me more.
I've seen him.
I seen it.
Mm-hmm. He talks to he got that champion talk. You know what I mean? He got that champ talk all through his vernacular.
Terrell said Drizzy Drake, Tutu, or Addison. I mean, fuck, can't be Drake, right? Has Drake even got anything?
It'd be Addison, Drake in that order for me because the matchup, but Drake's the one who's probably going to get more targets than all those guys. Who they playing? Houston? I kind of don't really want to fuck with Houston defense like that either. With someone who hasn't really been showing me much outside of one game, and we're going into week 5.
Ritter just might get blasted like so much this week too. Might even make it even worse. Yeah, I think I'll go Addison as well. It's stupid that Drake is like that bad that
we're gonna play the WR3 over a guy or 2 with the WR1 upside.
Yeah. I mean, I'd rather take a shot on one big Addison play than like all the little dink and dunk and misses for Drake all day.
Today's Saturday?
Yeah.
They ain't made the switch to Heineke yet.
Nope.
No? Okay.
Vinny said, would you trade DJ Moore and Joe Burrow for Mike Evans and Josh Allen?
No.
Nah, just hold him.
Mike Evans he might be dead for a while.
What up, Axel?
What up, Axel? I mean, he got a hamstring, and Mike Evans is notorious for like being missing time because of hamstrings.
Okay, yeah, it was Trip said it was keeping or trading JT. And yeah, like Bogey said, depending on how like your RB situation and all that. I say just trade him if you can get some sucker to like all the way for him.
And we want like don't trade JT like he's not JT. You trade him like he's the guy that everyone drafted him to be. You know what I mean? You don't falter.
And Crispy said, is Pacheco worth a first? Yeah, for sure. I mean, it sucks that he still has no like draft capital like at the end of the day, but I think he's outproduced that draft capital so much that
I'd sell him for a first, and I'd probably buy him for a first if I'm competing.
Yeah. If I sell him, I'm wanting more than just some low end first, though. Last guy fucked up in a rebuilding team, traded him away for a second. Ended up being a high second that ended up trading for something else, but.
So last
after the fact,
it was going into 2022, right? I remember at one point I was like, I'm gonna get Cooper Kupp everywhere because they brought in Allen Robinson and they started talking about how they wanted to use him a lot, and then there was like this little blurb, and I'm like, watch this, I'm gonna get hella Cooper Kupps, bruh. And I got like 5 shares of Cooper Kupp in the dynasties. I just went around just packaging things up, bringing back Kupp.
Yeah.
And one of them, it was with Big Tons, and he was like, if you throw in Isaiah Pacheco, we have a deal. And like I had Pacheco everywhere, bro. Because I was just first of all, I have no early picks, and I was getting him like 6th, 7th round, 5th, 6th, 7th round of every fucking one of those hustler joints, bro. So I'm just like, all right, screw it, I'll throw him in there. And if I had Isaiah Pacheco now, you know what I mean? Like, my running backs hurt.
And One Nation said, good show last night. You guys killed it. Appreciate you. One Nation.
What's funny is a motherfucker, bro. I'll be laughing at our own shit. I ain't gonna lie. Is that egotistical?
No, because funny shit.
The best is when Deli's like, oh, Alex, get on the rails, Alex.
Nelly was on something last night. He was on one.
He spilled himself, man. He was like, "Oh, you ain't drinking alone, Bogey."
We had a funny version of Nelson last night.
He was having a good time, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what's dope is that because Nelly's a real professional, and then I feel like now that he's really for example, when we're in Vegas, we're just chopping it up, nice conversation. Real deep conversation, smoking the joints like, that's okay. And I know he partake, but I just didn't, we don't force things on people. But he was like, man, what are you doing? Smoking in front of me. Come on. He was ripping that finally like a champ too. I was like, oh, okay.
He was like the old man on road trip. You gonna pass that doobie or what?
You know what I'm saying? And it's funny too, because he's such a Sagittarius. When I see him drinking, it'd be like a Bud Light or like a Modelo. You know what I mean? Those are my go-tos right there.
And Axel said, who would you pick up between Rashee Rice, P. Ryan, Mims, Moss? I guess Moss in the hopes that JT doesn't play this week.
I would try to get Mims and Rice, but it would be that order, Mims and Rice. Like Mims, he did jump up in snaps, and it's eventually going to translate. And what if they do eventually move Jared Jeudy? You know what I'm saying? Or even I can get the best of both worlds with Mims. They just keep Jeudy as predominantly a slot receiver, and then Mims, he'll be like he could be like in that Jordan Addison conversation.
I mean, you do remember, I mean, we said he jumped up. He did jump up, but he only jumped up to 35% of the snaps.
Yeah. I didn't specify how much he jumped. But you know what I'm saying? But yeah, but in order, it would be Mims because I think because with Rashid Rice, this is the guy I want him to be a thing. I want someone to be a thing that we could use for Mahomes outside of Kelsey. But like, there's still Tony there, and then you still have MVS and Sky Moore, and it's just a fuck rotation. And right now, it's only interesting because Justin Watson is hurt. Because when he's healthy, this motherfucker's getting like 5 targets. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. So.
Oh, this is why Tino said he's good. He said he's 9 wins away from his 200th win in the East Side League. Okay. Is this like
what are you waiting for it?
Is this like a longevity stat, or have you done it to where you're getting like double-digit wins like every single year?
What one of his I mean it's going on like 13 years now, something like that. So
yeah,
since the beginning. So his brother-in-law Johnson, right? Or one of his brother-in-laws, Johnson. This fool, he's a diamond guy. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't really play in too many leagues, to my understanding. But like in this one, he's always been hella good. But the last 2 years, he's got injury bug, and this year he's 0-4. But he's on his 99. He's 1 win away from his 100 in this league. So there's just he'll make like a bit over the top deal about it. You're never gonna get your 100. He's just like, you know what I mean? I'm like it's like the league, only with 14 like legit degenerates.
I know, and it's funny, and just my like records this year, like shit. We already have 5 games, or after this week we'll have 5 games, so that means my records will be somewhere totaling about 600. 600 total wins and losses. So there's going to be like, there's just so many numbers, man. Dennis said he's 1-3 in the Debo IDP league. Fuck. Same. He said most of my good players have been stolen. Same.
Yeah, I mean,
he said he's projected to win. I don't think I'm projected to win. So not same there.
Those ones, fuck the projections and those ones. You just got to put your best foot forward if it's time, right? If it's time, because sometimes it's time to sit everybody.
Yeah, and this one sucks. I might do that this week. Going up against Street Soldiers right now. He's 3-1. His team's a lot more solid than mine is. I think this will be one of those ones where I live to fight another day. Just got CJ Stroud. I can't lose him. And Dak's going up against the Niners. Makes me hella nervous.
I want to go back to week 1, right? Who took Watson from you? Titans, right?
Fucking killed him, man.
Killed him. Hurt him right before bye weeks. At least he had the courtesy, right?
Hold on. Let's go see. Let's just go look in the Debo league because I know Titans he's won a few games.
This has got to be like his league right here. Like, this is the league. We shouldn't allow him in any other leagues but this one.
It took Ken Walker week 2. Fingers crossed. It took Kelsey week 3. Fuck it. He took CMC week 4. Don't you do it to us, Titans, you son of a bitch.
Maybe this is where they're safe with the Reaper.
In this league specifically. Because he's got to kill someone to like take the person.
He's taking souls. Still nonetheless.
Fuck. And Niner said my squad is Lamar, Ayuk, Wilson, Garrett Wilson, Gabe Davis, Ken Walker, B-Rob, Kelsey, Pacheco, B-Rob.
Cool, he has both B-Rob.
Yeah, so I guess got both of them, Bijan and Brian Robinson.
Right, team like that.
I said, what do you think? I'm 2-2. I think you stay the course.
I think you just had a bad go at it, and just like you have so many good options, just make sure you coming at us. We'll make sure to the best of our ability. Make sure you start the best out of those options every week.
Let's see. Hustling Bruce, my RBs are junk. I got Swift and CEH. Have Chase and Allen. Should I move one of them for a better, or which should I move for a better RB? Neither. I'm just gonna say hold right now. And like the running back 2 spot is usually the easiest to fill, but you got to be on it in waivers. People are gonna get hurt. So you just got to be on it. And not sure how to pronounce this or what language it's in. Bogey, look at the screen. See if you can tell what language it's in. Don't know. And, it's written in English. I
was going to get it.
Written in English.
I know, but you know what I mean? It just looks like a bunch of letters together.
Yeah, for sure. And PPR Flex, Chris Olave.
You gotta be careful with those two. They might make us be saying something racist in another language.
Tank Dell, JT, Ramondre, and then he also has Addison and Drake London. Damn, all these are not good options this week. Like at all. I really don't want to play Olave. Like I really don't. Like, man. One big play, though. Could one big play equal more than what Tank Dell does if he dinks and dunks?
With those other options, I'm playing Olave.
Take that even in the mix for you, Tank Dell? Over Olave, or you're just going Olave either way?
I feel like with Tank Dell, I still need a big play or like I need some kind of gadget or something. Like I'm still not like, I don't know, man. And then there's the matchup.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's really what kind of, you know what I mean? I think I'd rather play Olave there.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
We're seeing like Super Saiyan car because he's just staying really short. You know what I mean? He cannot stretch the field. That's, you know what I mean? I mean, that'd probably be the main reason I would maybe consider like an Addison.
It's trash. It's terrible.
Yeah, Addison, right?
Tino said, bro, like 10 minutes into the show, I realized most of Freddy versus Jason is fight scenes. 1/3 of the movie is
a dude who like, he did like the action kung fu movies, right?
Yeah.
He did like action films, period. Yeah, that shit was dope. Like the fight sequences, like, and you had Freddy who clearly had several fighting styles, right? And then Jason, he's just a pure brawler. You know what I mean?
Dang it. And we totally forgot this, Peacock, when about Freddy slicing her nose off. Got your nose.
Oh, yeah.
Damn it.
He's funny.
Yeah. And hey, shout out to Jedi Genetics. What up, bro?
Yeah.
He said, got Nuka, Kyren, and Cup. Should I start all of them? Yeah. Fuck it.
You ever heard of Ellis Green's Jedi Genetics?
Oh, yeah, because it's very close, right?
Yeah, Sacramento County. Shout out to Ellis Green's, man. Shout out to the Heart Star gang.
And let's see. One Nation said, 1, 2, 3 scoring, need 3 DBs. Hufanga, Blankenship, Rudy Ford, Brandon Stevens, Kareem Jackson, Hobbs, Pinnock. I mean, Blankenship's in there for sure. I mean, he hasn't, I don't even think he's dropped below 20 in
they compressed the game with that, but that's why.
What's that?
Yeah, the game where he left with a concussion, but I think that's why. He might even put up in that game before he left, huh?
That's what I'm saying. Like, the only game is the one that he did not play in is the only game where he didn't put up a dub. Let me go double check.
When against the Rams too, so you know what I mean? It's gonna be the ball's gonna be flying around, give him some chance to get some picks too.
Yeah, so you got 24 in week 1. He missed week 2, and then 24 in week 3 and 21 in week 4. Blankenship's on it, man. He's a must start in IDP 1, 2, 3 scoring. And then man, I don't know how he said Hufanga.
Yeah, I know, but I like Rudy Ford to go with the same guy who's been producing like a fuck. You know what I mean? I mean, here's the Hufanga needs the big.
Well, he said he needs 3 though.
Oh, okay, yeah, Hufanga and Rudy Ford for me on a Monday.
Yeah,
Rudy Ford's been going crazy.
Yeah, Dak might throw a big old greasy pick in this one.
Yeah, they might get Hufanga off a little safety blitz. Put one right in Dak's ass.
Yeah. And let's see. Nick, he says Flowers, Pickens, or Gibbs. We'll go Pickens.
Yep.
Let's see. Axel said, well, I need to drop one because Amon-Ra's out. Do you think I'm okay starting Addison? I mean, I'm nervous about starting him, but
the game script's there.
I mean, right?
Where
like
where are they at?
They're in Minnesota.
There you go. They're inside. It's supposed to be a shootout against the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna get less. Name me the corner you think he's gonna be on. Exactly, right?
Yeah.
You got like McDuffie and you got fucking L'Jarius Sneed. They're gonna be busy.
Yeah, Sneed might just, Sneed might just follow Jefferson or, shadow Jefferson for all we know.
If McDuffie is on, and I mean, if McDuffie is on Addison, bro, he's going to burn that man, bro.
Yeah.
Addison's going to burn that man.
Let's see, Facebook user said, so who are you picking as the flex out of Zay, Warren, Reynolds, and P. Ryan? Reynolds still, or Jaden Reed. Yeah, still Reynolds. I thought I said that earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. And M. Dave, what up? Said Hustle Gods. Goddard or Jake Ferguson? Man, I'm just gonna pick Goddard because I hate Jake Ferguson. Jake Ferguson either way has a high floor of targets. Goddard's just being a bitch sometimes.
The Rams haven't they given up a few touchdowns to tight end this year? Or what are they doing against the tight end, the Rams?
Let's go double check it.
Because man, I know it's probably. I mean, at least I know the Niners. We've given up like 2 touchdowns to tight ends. You know what I mean, not much production between the 20s, but we have given up some red zone looks there.
They're giving up like the 7th most points to tight ends.
Okay, and I'd rather have that, honestly.
Yeah.
Than over the Niners. Hoping for the
and Jedi said he hasn't heard of it. He said, "What's Ellis Greens?"
It's another cannabis company. You know what I'm saying?
Cultivator, right? That's what they classify it as.
Yep, yeah. And they actually, they work with like a legit ass cultivator, like the guy that they work with, like even Hess knows who that fool is, type of shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And Tino said Niners do have a tough matchup because Tim C said Niners defense or the Bills defense. I mean, yeah, it's going to be the Bills, man. Jacksonville's been so fluky.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? And I will say defense travels. But, I mean, we'd be surprised if we get like an ugly game. I mean, I guess Jacksonville, they have it where they've been there for a week. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. I'm excited to wake up early. I'm starting the Bills. But the Niners, come on, bro. Sack City, bro.
Oh, shit.
Dak, he might throw a pick or 3.
Uh-oh, you guys ready?
Let's go.
JT has been activated from the pup.
From the pup? Not even the fucking... Oh, yeah, they opened up to 21 days already, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, well, the IR, the pup, I mean, all that.
Yeah.
I mean, they only activate you if you're going to play.
No, I know. He's activated, but he's going to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they wouldn't activate him if he wasn't going to play. There's no reason to.
It's a roster spot.
Yeah, they had to waive Jake Funk.
They do not want the Funk. Here we go. JT.
He's back.
Uh-oh.
I don't even know where I have him or if I have him anywhere.
I don't have him anywhere. I traded him everywhere I had him in the offseason.
Going up against the Titans, so just right off the bat, going up against like the
Isn't it funny? How many times? And you know the Titans right now, I think they're the number 2 run defense, but I swear they're the number 1.
So they've given up the 5th least points to running backs. 5th least.
And then but in the standings, in the fucking as far as like rush totals, right? I think they're number 2. Like the reality stuff. Fantasy points is different, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. Look at this. Remember Josh Kelly? Everyone's like, oh yeah, Josh Kelly plays the plays the Titans. Mind you, we're talking JT, but I'm just giving an example because we see this is the 3rd time this yeyear. Remember Jerome Ford? Like, oh shit, Ford, yeah. Plays Tennessee.
He's the only one who's Tennessee would be a lot lower or higher or whatever, without that game versus Florida. He fucked up their numbers a little bit.
And the game against that's right, because they gave up the touchdowns.
Yeah, Kelly, I mean, looks like, I mean, they didn't give up a lot of points that day. They gave up the third least points that day.
Okay.
Yeah. Jerome Ford, he's the only time that they gave up more than bottom 3 points. Week 1 they give up the second least to New Orleans. Week 2 and 4 they give up the third least amount of points to the running backs that day. So that's ugly. Let's see. And Terrell said, I have Tony. Do you think I should pick up Dowdle to protect myself if I make a playoff run? If you have an extra spot, yeah, but if he actually went down, you think Dowdle would be like exactly Tony Pasta? Like, I don't think so.
It's a but you got the guy.
Yeah, at least whoever would be the 1A, I guess. Craig Patrick said Captain Kirk or Anthony Richardson. Going Captain Kirk.
Yeah. I mean, now with JT back, he might take. There's a possibility they both treat each other.
Dennis said Cup is going out there as a decoy. Puka season is upon us. I'm not sitting Puka, but I don't know. I just can't sit Cup if we have him. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna be able to bring myself to it. He hasn't been activated yet officially. So yeah, he has not even officially been activated. Yes, sir. Just shouted that out, Derek. Hell yeah, JT has been officially activated. All right. I think we're gonna I've been doing some dabs. Let's get one bowl in here, and then we're gonna get up out of here. We'll be back with the wafers review. We've usually been going around like 4:20, like West Coast time, and then we're gonna have the late night tips. Only the tip, though. Only the tip. All right. Doug, knock it off. That's not the way that this works. The way that this works is you throw in the super chat, and then we will try to attempt whatever you are doing. And so, yeah, 420superchat.com. I don't think we've had anyone super chat on there today. But yeah, maybe we just start doing it as of today. It's anyone, whoever is the top 5 super chatters for October, they'll be putting the ticker at the bottom. And let's see. I know let me see. We can even go see which ones have came in October. Hold on, let's go look. But that is the way that we can show who's really supporting the crew. Let me get over here. Hold on. Let's look just in October. Let's see. And we got to do the. Okay, so
we got to figure out what's the next giveaway too. We got hella shit. We just haven't chose one yet.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's like it sucks. I didn't realize how much like YouTube really made a difference on how much money was actually coming in during this time. We're gonna figure it out. I got I mean, we have probably 10 jerseys. It's really just like getting a good one as well. A lot of the guys who we got haven't been producing that well. Let's see. So Dion, he's the top. He sent a $25 super chat the other day. He's really the top dog right now.
Shout out to Dion.
And then let me see. Let's see who else. I know there's been a few $5 ones. Okay, so yeah, it's Derek. Oops. It's Derek threw down a $10 super chat at the beginning of the month here, and yeah, that's who it is. We're just gonna throw Derek and Dion will be up there. And so anyone who's leaving a $10 super chat or higher, if you're in the top 5, you're going to be mentioned in the ticker here. So there you go, Tino. Now you got your chance.
Big bomb. Yeah, that shit was crazy though. The NFL.
Yeah.
Really upset at that one. That was your call, huh? I ain't gonna lie. He was like, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do this thing.
All right, here we go. All right. There we go. Now it'll be on the ticker, and we'll just keep updating that, and that'll be something that we can do. And what up, Uncle Buck? And Dennis said, "What's the ticker? The thing at the bottom of the thing at the bottom of the screen."
It's a ticking time bomb.
Yeah. Uncle Buck. Hey, Bake's in the house. What up?
What up, Bakes?
Tino said Blankenship ain't shit.
Kids, you saw me pick up Blankenship right now.
Facebook user said, "Do we start Taylor this week? Depends on your options." I'm assuming the answer will be yes.
Yeah, I mean, a fresh JT, one big run, all he needs, and he's gonna get. You know, what do you think he gets? 15 totes out the gate.
Probably.
I would assume they, especially if like, even though when he's saying these things like, I want to play for the team for the rest of the year, I'll talk about the money later, y'all. That's the part you really got to pay attention to in his statement, right?
This is funny. Jonathan Taylor.
Money later.
Jonathan Taylor just went from healthy to questionable. Super funny.
That's
he
funny.
got in a full go.
Yeah, but it's like, is he still? I mean, yeah, they still. That's why I was asking. Like, did they say he's gonna go? I mean, look, even Cooper Kupp. You know what I mean? They still haven't said he's gonna go. It's still just expected. Yeah.
But
you know what though? This is why you get the best analysis. This is what I told people the other day. I said I don't think they play, but if we find out they're playing, we'll start them. Yeah, I mean,
what up, Johnny? What up, Johnny?
What up, Johnny?
All right. Hour and a half in. Let's go. If you guys didn't watch the silver screen breakdown on Freddy versus Jason, go check it out. I put the timestamps in there. So you can just jump from act to act if you like. All right. What else we got? So we got the wafers recap that's going to be going down around 4:20 West Coast time. And we pretty much been getting going with the late night tips, or somewhere between 8 and 9 West Coast time as a start time. So you East Coasters got to stay up. And we got the early game tomorrow. So public service announcement, like, make sure you are going through your teams like today. Don't fucking slack and not get your teams ready to go like tonight, because we got the early London game tomorrow. 6:30 West Coast time.
Let's hope we get a shootout nice and early in the morning. God fucking damn it. Give me what we all want.
What up, Devo? Let's smoke it up. All right, I'll smoke another bowl for Devo. And Crispy said, I don't even watch movies anymore. I know, Crispy. You've been making movies for too long now.
You know what I mean? Now you can find my dad on OnlyFans these days. Ain't that right, Crispy? Crispy Dad.
Oh, man.
I'm sad that he did. In my mind, I thought he was going to surprise us all, be like, or like you and him knew. Just weren't telling nobody, and he was going to show up in Vegas.
That would have been wild.
He would come through and he walks through the door, just one of those. Because the door's too small for him to get in. What's up?
Fucking Crispies.
Clean up this mess, goddammit.
And Doug, where's your boy? Is this a YouTube channel?
Who's this boy?
Joey's World Tour.
Cool. What does he do?
I don't know. I'm assuming it's World Tour.
Tours the world.
Yeah.
And it's the guy Joey. I think I've seen it. I mean, it's pretty much. I haven't seen it, but I'm sure I've seen it. You know what I mean? It's just like Saw Part 1 through like 11 or whatever it is. Like, yeah, I've seen it. I ain't seen any of them, but he gets the guy.
He's got 448,000 subscribers. I don't think he's worried about getting an extra sub, but there you go. I just subbed to his channel.
Hey, he's touring the world, man.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, now Jonathan Taylor's status has been changed from questionable to healthy.
Oh, there it is.
I think they just want to make people panic.
Should have traded for him right there.
You had it was a very, very tiny window.
Small window.
You could have got him hella cheap right there. Oh, man. All right. Devo, what are you smoking on out there? Let's smoke it up.
I've been pulling on this finally. They're reading the world right now. Unless someone tells me they got Durban poison, I'm like, give me everything you got. You know what I mean? Love that Durban.
Yeah, so good.
Right? I just like I feel like I cure cancer on that shit. Like it's just that's the thing that gets the brain juices going. You know what I mean?
Agreed. Oh, well, speaking of that, let's get some brain juices going. Are we going? We're just going to go Fallen for next week. What do you think? We need
the Chucky's going to be a lot more fun. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm also down to do? Fucking like a medley episode again. Maybe add like an extra. When is the actual Halloween?
We got weeks for that.
No,
but that's why we're doing the Scream 1, 2, and 3 for that, because then we're covering multiple movies for Halloween.
You know who was hella annoying? Courtney Cox.
Because she just always kept living.
I'm like, yo, this bitch has no value. She just keeps living. Someone's gonna save her.
There we go. Devo said, quick dab of some jam sandwich while I let my dogs out and back to work. I like it.
Nice. Oh, yeah, Devo works at home. Or remote or whatever.
Yeah, jealous. Smoke it up. Crispy said, where's our buddy Slob or whatever he calls himself? It's so funny because it was someone who created a profile to like make fun of him. Didn't realize it.
I still don't believe it. It sounds like something he would do and say.
Uh-oh. Derek said, can't smoke right now, but I got some Super Sherbet number 4. It's a sativa. THC, 26%. Nice.
There you go, man. You smoke that sativa, you look at all your lineups, bro.
God, Dennis put Jonathan Taylor on the block in the draft day dice league.
That's funny. Good shit.
Man, my team is wounded.
I keep forgetting about that team in there. My lineup and shit.
My team is wounded over there and a lot on bye.
Yeah, we got to do some things. I still got a lot of bye week guys in there because I did the Thursdays. I did pretty much this week. I fucked up because I just did all this Thursday sweep just to make sure all my Thursday guys are in there that I'm supposed to play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I still got to go in there. Fucking. I said pretty much all my IDPs. I don't know. I'm like that.
Yeah, I fucked up. I left Scary Terry in the flex. I mean, I got CD and Tyreek in the wide receiver spot. So I guess I'm not tripping about that either way, but still got to do the due diligence. Can't believe I missed this part in the
anything can happen.
All right. Let's see. All right, here goes Philly Mike OG. Stevenson or Pacheco? Pacheco.
Yeah.
Another one for Philly Mike. Tank Dell or George Pickens? I'll go Pickens.
I'll go Pickens slightly.
Niner said, I didn't watch Chucky till I was older, but I did stumble on the horror section if National Video and saw back in the day the Chucky movie box. 2 to 4 years of Chucky themed nightmares occurred.
It's crazy because fucking yeah, that shit was scary just because my sister had dolls and shit. And I just, you know what I'm saying, when I was a kid, like, oh, but then like that third one came out and he was funny, bro. Like, you know, motherfucking that third one.
Yeah, they're getting hella goofy.
Chucky's gonna be a brother. Where's Andy?
Oh man. And Austin, he said, to sum up my trades this season in Dynasty, I've traded Kirk, Ayuk, Watson, Nico, and Puka for Garrett Wilson, AJ Brown, Jared Goff, Dalton Kincaid, 2 second-rounders next year. I feel like you traded away better pieces so far than you've.
Yeah, and this is really shit, man.
Yeah, if I'm taking all of this like in a vacuum, I know you probably made like multiple trades or whatever. Like it's crazy because like Puka's like almost like a throw-in on all of this.
Yeah. I mean, you know, for like pieces for now, because you know, I could really tell you, it'll be honest if I say, hey, we don't know what Puka is next year, what that situation's like. But as long as it's with McVay, I don't give a fuck about who the quarterback is going to be, or you know, because those are all things you would factor in Dynasty, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, there's a world where the Cooper Kupp's older. Maybe he gets traded. Maybe, you know what I mean? Like there's all kind of things. Like he's already shown us something that like I wouldn't move him like that. Period. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm asking for like a first for something like Puka right now. He's young and he's killing it. He's done nothing but kill it. So stock market is not going to allow me to move him like that.
Okay, and Devo said no, he's a cook. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
Dang.
Christy said, I think I'm going to tank in the Debo League this week. You and me both, brother. I think I'm just going to find another day. Yeah, we'll throw Andy Dalton out there to the Wolves. Because, yeah, I really don't want to lose C.J. Stroud right after I got him. That would really piss me off.
Really grind my gears.
And Joe, he said Moss or Gibbs if JT sits. I mean, if JT does not play, I'll go Moss, but
and Gibbs is questionable right now, right?
What?
Gibbs is questionable. Like I don't know what his issue is. I have 0 Gibbs on purpose.
Yeah, I don't even know.
I think I have one share of him in the waivers. I'm lying.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you don't really check in on that league, though.
I mean, I just set the lineup and then. Yeah, I think I might have McLaughlin's actually made a claim on McLaughlin. That's pretty much
nice. All right, there you go. I just took
500 in both of them, or one of them I'm sub. I might be sub actually. Sub 5.
All right, there we go. Got everybody except Andy Dalton on the lineup in the Debo. We'll live to fight another day. Philly Mike OG said Sam Laporta versus Carolina, Ertz versus Cincy. We'll go Ertz.
But you know what though? Actually, I love Goffle at home, and he's gonna hyper target someone in the middle, and there's no St. Brown in my mind.
True. Yeah, that should make for an uptick on Laporta. I'm with you on that.
But that's why it's making it difficult because it's like, you know what I mean? And then like it's like it's kind of shitty for the tight ends against Cincy.
Yeah.
But he's getting hella targets though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like he goes to the tight end in the red zone. That's the thing too. He probably tells him every time, "You come to me in the red zone." By the power of Jesus, of white Christ. That was like a big like Jesus freak apparently. Zach Ertz.
And Philly Mike OG said Johnny Smith or Higbee.
Johnny.
Yeah, I'll go Johnny. I think they said Higbee's good to go though.
Okay, I mean, it's cut back.
Yep.
I'm for the sake of it, because you'd have to. I mean, we might have. Damn, do you think they really let us weight us down? Oh, they said expected to play for Cup, so okay, he's playing.
Yeah, they just didn't.
Sean McVay moves. Every time he said expected, the motherfuckers go.
Yeah, they just didn't activate him or anything yet. But it's not like, I mean, it's also 9 o'clock on the West Coast, where it's fucking 11 o'clock already in Central.
Yeah, and at the same time, that's why we got that. That's why we got the booty call show tonight, because you know what I'm saying, that's where we should definitely have some clarity here. Goddamn chef, you will let us know things we all. I know he didn't let us know Jack last week, huh?
No, or week 2.
It was week 1.
Okay, whatever it was, Shefty's been slacking.
Right.
Let's see, CKAC Sports. Who would you start in the flex? Jaleel, JT, Gus. He's got Taylor and Cook as the starters. I mean, Jacobs and Cook as the starters.
It'd be JT.
Yeah, if he plays, let's play him.
Because they said Javonte was a full go, but he's still questionable.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but I still like Jaleel as a low end flex, like fringe flex.
Mm-hmm.
Javonte, but if you have JT, bro, he's like at minimum he's getting 15 goes, bro. Getting 15 totes on that motherfucker.
Just that one of the scariest scenes was in Chucky as a kid when the little kid follows Chucky to the trap house.
Oh yeah. Where the voodoo guys at
his partner.
Yeah. Oh, his
ex-partner, right? The one who took off.
Yeah, the trap house. Yeah, because he's all doped up and shit.
Yeah, Eddie Caputo, I think, right? Or no, that might be the cop. Whoever the hell it was.
It is just a trip too, because like in part 1 was good. See, that's why we got to do Child's Play this Friday.
Crispy, you son of a bitch. He said Debo 2 is against you. Yeah. I guess
you just make it where you get a tie.
I guess I could just steal Logan Thomas just to steal him. Yeah, Crispy, you do what you got to do. I've had 2 people sit their whole team against me the last 2 weeks, so I'm 4-0. But literally able to steal guys 2 weeks out of the 4.
But I mean, he started Logan Thomas though, so
yeah, you can't take him out. And let's see. Austin said traded Puka high after week 3 and bought AJ Brown loan a trade. I felt good about it.
Yep.
Sort of regret it, but at the end of the day, it's AJ Brown. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming this redraft. So yeah, I mean, maybe because you know what? Look, if Cup comes back and it does. Like he does assume the double-digit 15+ targets, which I kind of I'm curious. I can see them both getting like 10, 11, bro.
Okay, Bake said he thinks it's a quad on Gibbs.
I don't like that. I like that for all my monsters.
Joe said he had a hamstring thing. Well, which one? What was it?
You get a hamstring quad thing?
Uh-oh.
The quad's the back of the leg, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm a doctor. See, right? See, look at this. See? Whoa. This right here, man, this is a leg. You see that? Right here, this is hamstrings up here. Right here. Right there. It's a quad. See what I'm saying? According to my math, it's about 50% of the leg right there. See what I'm saying? Gibbs, do the math. He's got 1.5 legs right now, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Doctor and a mathematician. Told you. Harvard, MIT. Do I got to put my degrees up on the wall, bro? I'll put it on the drywall, bro.
Hell yeah, we need it. We need it.
Where's Derek at? Derek knows.
All right. We're going to get one more bowl. Hey, Tomas. Said, ¿Qué paso, amigos? JT activated. There we go.
Shout out to Panama.
There we go.
Got the world going crazy, huh? All the way in Panama. They're like, hey.
JT.
JT, ¿qué pasa?
Derek said Bogey's terrible.
There he is. I didn't say it was great. And I was a doctor.
All right. Smoking some grape gas now.
Nice.
A lot of bowls. Uh-oh. Joe said, who had the heart attack coach? Was the leg or arm thing?
Heart attack coach?
I don't know. We're talking about in like the Mighty Ducks where they said, oh, that's how he hurt his arm.
I'm trying to remember.
You're yelling at us.
I mean, didn't Chuck Pagano have like a heart attack? And then Bruce Arians had to take over for the rest of the year?
We know it wasn't Jim Brown any given Sunday. I don't get strokes, motherfucker. I give them. Oh, Joe's from Major League. Oh, okay. Yeah. Can't remember
what. Oh, man, I didn't get that one right out the gate.
No, yeah, he was going crazy.
Major League's in a cool minute.
That was number 2, though, right? Number 2.
I ain't seen them, period, in a cool minute.
Uh-oh, Marlon Humphrey's expected to make his season debut this week.
Ooh, maybe I should
slow down.
Pickens. Hey, whoever was watching earlier, I'll probably pay 10, Dale.
Oh, shit, no way. Hold on. JT getting some dough. Wow. So the Colts and Jonathan Taylor have reached an agreement on a 3-year, $42 million, $26.5 million guaranteed.
So they got him for the 2 years, $13 million. He said he got $1 million more a year than the than the Josh Jacobs and Saquon 1-year deal, because they got $12 million deals. You know what I mean?
And you got it for the 3 years.
But it's 2 years because.
Well, whatever. I mean, you know what I mean. They're if he makes it into the 3rd year, they're probably going to restructure it, or maybe extend him again for something else at that point. Who knows?
Wow, there it goes.
All right.
Start your JTs.
He's back. You ain't sitting him now.
What about it?
You ain't sitting him now.
Hey.
And Cali Chi-Town, he said, looking to trade DK Metcalf for an RB because I'm thin at that position. Any ideas for who? You got to go look at. This would be someone who they're not hurt. They're not hurting for a win this week, and like they're buying DK on the buy. So you got to find someone specific.
Yeah.
You got to find that team.
Yeah, and you could probably get, if you're depending on the caliber of running back you're going at, you could probably get a haul. Like, say you can go after like a Ford plus, like a Ford and a receiver, or maybe go after a Ken Walker, straight up. You know what I mean? I'm just thinking because bye week guys, right?
Yeah,
that helps his cause.
Yeah.
Also, while you're at it, go look on the waiver if there's like a Jaleel McLaughlin or I guess that's maybe a Jared, something to plug in for now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's ugly either way.
Yeah. So that's why I was kind of telling people the last 2 weeks, don't move these running backs all willy nilly right now. Like, you know what I mean? They're all it's a very, very, very scarce commodity. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I know, because I'm thin everywhere. I did bogey things.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, there we go. All's right in JT's universe right now. Finally got paid. There we go. He deserves it. Now let's see if he can stay healthy. I don't think I have JT like really anywhere. So
I got A couple of those.
Good luck to those who have them.
Yeah, and the ones that were able to grab them at a discount, like, you know what I'm saying? Because they might have drafted like that week before the year started, or you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, those people, like, you know what I mean? You might have them at an abundance. That's why, like, even for this guy right here with the DK question, JT. That person might have other running backs that he can move off of because now he's happy he got JT back. You know what I mean?
C-Dog said this is going to spark a shit ton of RB deals now. Not necessarily. I mean, he better go out and ball this season and like live up to this contract.
He got what is that CMC's average? No, CMC's was like 60.
CMC and Kamara are higher.
Yeah. So he got I already said that. He got $1 million more than fucking Saquon, JT, and Jacobs. They're all vying for deals, right? You know what I'm saying? And then the other two were getting franchise tagged. You know what I'm saying? He wants an extension. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what his last year, his contract.
Yeah, because he's not a first rounder.
Yeah. So you know what I mean? Yeah, it's different cases, but according to the market with those guys, they instead of signing their franchise for what was that $10 million, they went and got $12 million deals. You know what I mean? For 1 year.
Right.
So he basically got 2 years. Because I see 3-year deal with that guarantees. That's 2 years, right? So for 2 years, $26 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing his thing.
Oh yeah. It's only CMC and Alvin Kamara that are higher than him on a normal basis.
Where's Chubb at? Where's Chubb at over there? He's over Chubb now for sure.
Yeah.
And then Derrick Henry, he's not gonna be the guys like that. Their contracts are up after this year, right?
Yeah.
Kamara too. Oh no, Kamara's till next year, but he's gone. I can see that for sure.
Yeah. All right, let's get the hell up out of here, and we'll be back a little later with the charter. Hit me up on in the messages. Yeah, we'll be back later with the wafers weekly update, and we'll be back with the late night tips. We're usually going live around 8 or 9 o'clock West Coast time. We'll see you guys there. Bogey, sign us off.
Week 5, give me money.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they